Okay, this is my 1969 441 Victor. I bought it in 1978. I was 24, I'm 66. It's been stored since 1980. It was taken to Gate City Triumph in Nashua, New Hampshire in 2011, and they completed it in 2013. It was a low mileage bike originally. The Speedo, which I have, and it goes with the bike, has got 3,800 miles on it, and it worked when I bought the bike, and it worked when I parked the bike. I gave Gate City a picture, and I told them to build me a bike with a trials look. I wanted something sleek and crisp. I never talked cost with them at all. I said, build it like it's your bike. All the original parts go with the bike, and you can see all that in the photos that are on the website. The bike was serviced in May, about 2 months ago. I had the front fork seals replaced, the rubbers and progressive springs installed, and they work much better. The front assembly is a BX50 set of forks and conical hub. You'll notice that the wheels are aluminum Sun rims. The front is a 21-inch. It was stock 19-inch, hence I bought an aftermarket Triumph 650 front fender, and I wanted that trials look. I didn't want a high fender. This is a 19-inch arc, 21-inch front wheel, but it's totally passable, and most people wouldn't even notice it. Front tire Dunlap 2 3/4 by 21. Rear is a Pirelli, slightly harder compound. It's a 4.0 by 18. Only about 30 miles on that tire. The Dunlap that was on the rear was not wearing good at all. The rear fender was rotated up. I didn't want it hanging down. I didn't want the big taillight assembly, so they rotated the fender up and put on a smaller taillight assembly. Okay, hang on one second. Both the tank rubber has got slight cracks, totally works fine, and the shift rubber has got slight cracks, totally works fine. I have 2 new replacements for those. The seat was built by Leighton in England. It's a C15 pan, and it's a trials seat. Kind of hard to see, but Gate City built the bracket, welded on socket or ratchet tips, male and female, and the seat just snaps on and off. The wiring harness built by Gate City, not a replacement wiring harness, all built properly. Boyer ignition, and the seat goes on easily. That's better. Okay, the handlebars and the controls, all new. Engine, top end, and bottom end built. Board 40 thousandths over. Rings 60 thousandths over, hand filed to fit. Crank balanced 2 times. Once with the connecting rod, once without the connecting rod, once with. Easy bike to start. Let's take a look at the imperfections. Okay, so on this side here, there's a I can't even call it a dent. There's a little blem there. I guess you could call it a ding, a dent, but it's like not even there. Very, very small scratch. I just haven't buffed it out. It can easily be buffed out. One ding up top on the tank right there. That's it. There is a very slight scratch on the headlamp shell right there. It's not through to the metal, but there's a scratch there. The muffler is original to the bike, and it does have tarnish on the muffler, obviously cold pipe. The rear fender, because the old dual seat came all the way, it rubbed on the rear fender. It didn't dent it, it just rubbed the chrome off. When it was rotated up and the solo went on, now you see that. Does not bother me at all. On this side here, when I was moving the bike yesterday, I bumped my bench and I broke the tip on the left grip. I'm going to contact cement it on. You're not even going to know it. That's what it would look like when I contact it on. So that is it. If you want a thumper, this is the one to buy. So let's take it for a ride and we'll start it up.